Cool. Okay, so I'm going to start with points of inspiration, as I always do. So my first one goes to Haiss. Just did for the whole black sleeve kill the Dragonborn situation, which is hilarious.
Not for
I love
the Walls of Silence.
Yeah, that was quite funny. The next one is for Arthur for dispelling Pass Without Trace.
Don't encourage
Brilliant.
I just found that really funny. The other one is an apology point of inspiration. I was watching obviously the last session, and I felt that I was probably harsher than I needed to be with Riardon stealthing into Grix.
Just a little bit.
I think at the very least he should have been able to have the option to stealth away without them seeing it. So
Sweet.
for that I'm going to give Dan a point of inspiration as well.
Thank you.
There's something I want to. It's again something I forgot to put in last time, and it's about these contracts that you're picking up. So the contracts that you're picking up, they're not written in common. They're actually written in an encrypted language. The reason, so that's why Talion can read them. The reason Starkriek can read them is because they're very similar, not exact, but similar to an encrypted language that the GRA uses. Used to use, should I say. So you can't pick up details, but you can pick up odd words. So for yours, it was just, you could probably get the words sort of kill, Farah, and thing. But you couldn't get much more details out of it than that. Okay. And the last thing I want to mention is Pass Without Trace isn't exactly something that lets you hide when you've been seen. It's not like everybody turns invisible. You need to be hiding or out of sight first before you use it.
Isn't it like the way I imagined it though is like even if you're looking at them because it just literally would be like almost pitch black for you around you, so you'd lose track of where they were.
It would have worked, but the thing is the Grick would have seen you first because it was there.
I thought we used it before the Gricks noticed us.
Sorry?
I thought we used it before the Gricks noticed us.
Kind of. You kind of all converged at the same, like you were kind of getting there.
But even if it knew we were there, it wouldn't be able to find us with it because it would literally just be like darkness, like a solid wall.
It depends if it spotted you, because I researched it and it literally says you can't, because you're essentially taking the hide action, but with a bonus. That's how it works. You can't take the hide action when you're in plain sight. So it's just that's all it is. But it's just something for future reference. So that's all that is. I've got TV coming from someone there.
Yeah, I've got a lot of TV coming through.
Yeah, it's
quite loud.
So we're all set. Basically, Louis up to the point.
Right. So the way we kind of left this is you're on your way to Gloomhaven, and you're probably about, I don't know, you can kind of see it in the distance now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of see lights in the distance. Yeah. It's about 15-20 minutes away. So you've probably got enough talk, about for a little bit before you end up reaching there at your current pace. So you are obviously, as always, free to do whatever you see fit until you get there.
Be right back.
Right, well there you go.
Starkriek
falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Just starts preaching along on the floor.
Starkriek, what's wrong?
Action.
So I guess I'll. So we're all walking along on the way to Gloomhaven. We can see it up ahead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say to everyone. I just want to reiterate that. This isn't like South Valley. It's people might get quite aggressive with you. Just
Some fuck shit.
be chill. We're not here to start a fight. We're here to get
Speak for
information.
yourself,
Is
Talion.
this like be cool when I was saying to you to be cool in the Dwarven Kingdom?
I was gonna be like, don't know what you're trying to imply.
Yeah, what's the read
Look,
on the
man,
race
if I
system
can
about
survive dwarves for a year, I can survive anything.
I'm not too worried, but I just want us to be able to get the information. I don't want to cause like a fight and have us not be able to get what we came for.
So, who is this informant guy? Give us the skinny.
It's just a guy, just a guy I met along the way.
All right. Well, that's not the skinny, is it, Talion?
You'll find out when we get there.
Cartrell, give us some detail.
I don't like the way you're
Black Sleeves
twirling your
member?
knife.
He's a business associate who
Business associate.
Business associate.
he trades information.
What are you trying to get from this guy? The location.
So no, I know where the Black Sleeves are headquartered, but it's going to be almost impossible for us to fight our way in there and get to Torvin. So I want to ask this guy.
This guy's Torvin.
Sorry.
So this guy is business associate that will know how to get us in.
I mean, he knows quite a few things. So if anybody does know, it would be him. So I just want to see if Torvin's going to be out or more vulnerable at any point in the near future.
Can we have his name by any chance?
You cannot.
Are you serious?
What
What
if
if-
trust this
what
guy?
if-
Shady shit, but this is the shadiest.
Yeah, come on. What if I'm prepared to
What if
learn
things
the
go
truth?
south
Tell you what.
in this
All right,
meeting?
tell you what. I'll
Yeah.
trade. I'll trade a question for a question, Riardon. Why are you still here with us?
Oh, fuck.
Did Riardon even ask a question?
I mean, anyone can pay.
I said, could you trust him? But
You say what?
I said, could you trust the guy? We need to know if things go south.
Yeah, I need to know if I can trust you, Riardon. Why are you here?
Well, I'm here.
Straight into it.
Okay. Well, I'm here. I'm here.
Sorry, the truth.
You've had a week to think about this.
I've done. There's only so much I can tell you, but
Is that right?
That sounds pretty
here.
shady.
I'm here to kill all the overlords.
Whoa!
That's my goal right here.
Riardon, do you not think this is
I
the
mean-
thing you tell us? Like,
Right, and
Did
why do you
they-
want to kill all the overlords?
why do you want to kill all the?
Did they kill your parents too?
If we're gonna go into detail about this, I think I need to sit down and have a drink.
Oh
But,
yeah, let's get the pub.
Okay.
I
Tavern, then.
sit down conversation.
Don't think you're getting away from this. We're gonna as soon as the drink's in your hand.
Okay, so that was kind of an answer. So, Talion, what's this guy's name? In case we pick it up in like passing conversation or something.
His name is Darts.
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 Darts. Like
Yeah.
darts as in darts you throw.
Yeah.
Because either way you don't want to tell us, it's a stupid name.
I'd advise you don't tell him that when we meet him.
I'm going to tell him it's a stupid name.
Can you refrain from telling him until after we've got what we need?
Just give me a second. 1 second, guys.
Zone of truth. Can't help myself.
Carry on with your explanation.
Okay. Well, unless anybody wants to ask me anything, I haven't really got anything else to say until we get to Gloomhaven.
I've honestly forgotten what we even know of your backstory.
Good enough. Who knows? If you forgot,
Somebody got
Greg's
killed.
forgotten.
Do we have like a sign?
Because we had your cry sesh in the pub. I remember that.
Whoa! I was nowhere near.
His family got
I
killed by
reluctantly
the Black
revealed
Sleeves.
information. Alright, I'll just say this actually. I'll just say, I don't know if we all need to go to talk to Darts.
Why call me if you don't even want me?
Family for you.
Yeah, I'll just say to your group, I don't know if we all need to go to Darts. So, if anybody wants to do anything else in the town, you're welcome to.
Well, I
drinks
think the
first.
tavern's a good shout.
Yeah. We need to find lodgings.
Alright.
Well, I'm sure we're all pretty bashed up from the Greeks, right?
I mean, I feel
Yeah,
fine.
do we need
but,
like equipment?
If you want to rest. I guess.
I could do with a long kip after that
Yeah.
fucking
Alright,
mess.
well, I'm gonna speak to Darts straight away. So you know.
Like
Oh, wait,
straight away.
What time of day is this, Sonny?
So it's quite late. So you're in the evening.
Come on, we can
Does
talk
everybody want
darts
to know the
tomorrow.
weather for the next 24 hours?
Oh, fuck off.
No, I'll be fine.
I feel
Can I
like
just say
someone
I
should go with
definitely
Talion.
said that as
I will go Italian.
The
Just to
Druid
make sure
craft
that
I've never seen from
nothing bad
again.
will happen.
Alright.
Yeah,
He needs to
Starkriek and
back up.
Talion are the dream team. And me and Aramil will go to the pub with Riardon
Alright,
and have a nice pint, won't we?
story
nice.
discussion
Won't we?
until I get there.
Well, all right, no story discussion until we get to dartses.
Alright, you get the information out of Riardon, I'll get the info from Darts, and then we'll do another little
Ah.
information swap.
I love how you're saying this.
Is
as
that
if
in
Riordan's
character?
not there.
That's in character, yeah. That's in character.
I'm standing right there.
It's
Goddamn.
extract information.
I knew his day
Look,
was coming.
Tartrell, you sort out your informant. We'll have a nice chat with Riordan, won't we, Riordan? And I'm just going to smile to him and say, elf to elf,
Out of interest, Aramil.
or elf to half elf and halfling.
Out of interest, Aramil, do you want that medallion anymore?
Oh God, you're right. I can finally take this disgusting thing off.
I can take it off your hands
Jesus.
for you. If you
Can I just say, I just rip
I
it
think we
and
should
throw
all
it
take
off me.
them off.
Okay.
Chuck it on the floor.
Can I swipe it off the floor?
I just want to chuck it on the floor and I'd be like, metal, disgusting. I don't know how you cope with it.
I'm just gonna pick it up and like pocket it and just say like, oh, don't worry,
Do I
I'll
notice
get
him-
rid of this for you.
Thank God we don't have
You've
to
already got
worry
one,
about
piece of
mind
shit.
control anymore, right, guys?
Give me
Right,
the
guys?
Cirilla.
Wait, what you say?
Thank God we don't have to worry about mind control anymore, right, guys?
I mean,
Right?
Siri's got the books, so you know, if anything, you should ask her.
Siri doesn't have a medallion, sir.
Well, I mean, we're done with these, aren't we? Like, I'll just, get rid
I
of
mean,
them.
yeah, but for memory's sake, I want to put in my scrapbook.
No, I'm keeping this.
I don't know. I think Pollock's still around the world, so I think we're completely safe.
Exactly. What if I run into Pollock again? You know that guy hates me.
Alright, tell you what, if we run
Look,
into Pollock again,
Tartrell,
I'll
it's
give you
only
the
fair that
medallion.
she gets a medallion. You've already got one, for God's sake.
I need these medallions. They might come in
Tartrell.
useful.
Tartrell, for fuck's sake, just give her the medallion.
I'll give you the medallion in the morning. How about that?
Oh, no, I need it.
For what? Who's gonna mind control you tonight?
I might start reading that mind control book that we found in Amaris's place, and then what happens if
Tartrell.
it backfires?
I swear to God, I will put
What then?
skunk smell in your face for the rest of this travelling point.
I'm just thinking
Unless
there's a
you
way
give
I
her the
can-
goddamn amulet.
I'm just thinking there's a way I can lie myself out of this. I don't think so.
If I use suggestion, do they know that that's happened afterwards?
I think
Yes,
they
and it's
do,
my-
What are you doing to me?
but I think it would count as
It is mind control, yeah.
yeah.
I take off
Because you're
my.
influencing
on my
influencing
wrist.
somebody magically, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I take off mine and say, here you go, Siri, for now.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'll get the medallion off Tarktrail when we get back.
Hey, everybody's calling Dark
I will
Trail.
get,
just remember that Starkriek has a broken strap, so it doesn't.
Okay.
Can I just lean into Starkriek for a second and just be like, hey, do you actually know what Dark Trail means, or...
I mean, it's dickhead, right?
Something like that.
What does it
We
mean?
need that translation.
What does it mean?
I'll tell you later, when we're in more private conditions.
Okay.
Away from him.
Right, we splitting off.
Yeah, so you've arrived in town now, so now you're in where you are in the map.
Mhm.
Do you three want to go
Is it
first while
cool
I just go check on food?
if you... Sorry, I just have to move the car quickly. Is it
No,
cool if you... I know. Is it cool if you move my character and we do the tavern bit second to the...
Yeah.
Oh
That's fine.
man, this should have said for us to go first.
I'll be 1 minute.
Okay.
Talion and you'll do the
I
talking
can just do
anyway.
like the very first bit, I guess. if you like.
Talion's going to be doing most of the talking anyway. You're just there to intimidate.
I'll be right back.
Down.
I'm just going to be intimidating. I'll be right back.
Two
Just make-
comatose
just- Can you growl
characters.
occasionally on Starkriek's behalf? And that'll be fine. Okay, so I assume I know where everything is in this town.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
I'm gonna-
tell me where you're looking. What are you looking for?
So
and
I'll direct
take you
these
there.
guys to like the nearest tavern, and
Yep,
then
so-
I'm gonna head to the. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna head to the weapon shop where Darts is.
Okay, which is Dart. So Dart is up here.
Oh wait, sorry, I need
Uh,
to scroll.
okay.
Can you ping that again?
That's Darts.
Yep.
And this is the tavern.
Okay, cool. So as we get to the town, I'll basically tell them where the tavern is, and I'll say, stay there, and I'll meet you guys there. Oh, that's useful.
Okay, good luck.
Cool.
Nice.
Just makes life easier for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite useful. Yeah.
So yeah,
Good luck. Don't get into any fights.
Keep a good eye on him.
Likewise.
Likewise.
so as you're walking through town, so you notice that the town isn't exactly in much better condition than the woods around it. There's broken glass everywhere. Broken windows, just litter paving the place. People just face down in the dirt. People are just fighting each other randomly in the street over God knows what. People just shouting at each other. People are being mugged generally. It's general muggings. It's not a very nice place, to say the least. It's the kind of place where you feel like if you looked at someone for too long, you'd probably get shivved.
Okay. Talion will walk proudly with his head held high.
Making eye contact.
Yeah, eye contact with everyone.
Intently, just like...
Like Oblivion characters when you speak to them and they just stare at you.
Oh dear. Nice. So you're all heading. You're all heading to the tavern, yeah? Or apart from
Yeah, me and
Talion.
Matt are heading to.
Yeah.
And Starkriek.
and
Yeah,
Starkriek. sorry.
Starkriek's the town.
Okay, cool.
We all
Right,
part
I'll move Arthur to the tavern.
Even the map looks depressing. It's
Okay.
a nice map though, like...
Is this the? No, it's not.
What's
It is,
Oh,
but a
this
different
one.
one, a
Oh,
different shade.
I was gonna say yeah, it looks a bit different.
Yeah, it's the same as what was in that sub campaign.
Yeah.
Can I ask about some information about the big thing in the middle of town? Is that like the town square? It looks like a circus tent.
Yeah, it's kind yeah, it's basically the sort of center of town. It's kind of like a little pavilion, what it was anyway, a pavilion thing, but it's all just tattered and broken to shit.
Okay, and presumably Talion's the only person who's been here before. Cause I'm interested in the house on the hill as well.
Yeah. So, well, it's up to him. I mean, if he wants to
Yeah.
tell you, you've all
Yeah.
walked off now, so I don't really
Yeah,
know
I
whether
really should have asked him first. But I suppose you walk through town now, so it makes sense to ask him stuff once we get back to him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come meet you guys at the tavern after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo.
So you're going to the tavern, and Talion's going to darts. Okay, so one thing I'll mention as Starkriek and Talion approach Darts' place. So what you can see, sort of in one of the houses in front. So that this this house up here, the sort of top of those two in front of it. There's like a very large orc fellow, just kind of leaning back against the house with his arms crossed. With his great sword sort of next to him, just sort of staring intently at the door.
Okay.
He doesn't really acknowledge you guys walking, but he's just basically just keeping his interest at the door. You do hear people arguing inside. You can't hear what they're saying at the moment because you're outdoors, but there is an argument happening inside.
Inside Dart's place.
Inside Dart's place, yeah.
Okay.
I nod to the Arthur walk and go, women, eh?
Could you just roll a quick persuasion, like just general charisma check?
$11.
Yeah, he doesn't respond to you.
I'm just gonna nod to him and say evening, and then I'm gonna go up to Dart's door and push open the door.
Okay. So, when you walk into Dart's place, you see a gnome sitting, sort of standing behind the counter. He's obviously must be on some kind of box because the counter's higher than what a gnome normally is.
Yep.
I will post a picture of Dart. so you can see him.
On Skype or Discord?
Discord. Obviously minus the crossbow. But
That's like standard
Oh, I
D&D,
love it.
That is.
so in front of Darts is a human male who seems to be an unhappy customer, essentially. So these two are basically having an argument.
Okay.
But what seems to be is that the guy is sort of being the more aggressive one, but Darts himself is kind of being quite cool and collected.
Okay.
So this argument, when you're walking into it, basically goes like this: "Oi, you sold me a defunct dagger. What the hell are you playing at, you old shrimp ass?"
Okay.
You'll
I
find
like
actually
Darts already.
this is a serrated edge. It's supposed to be like that. It makes the cut more severe. I don't care. You sold me less dagger for more money. Give me my fucking money back. And he just slams the dagger onto the counter. Goes, fine. Here's your money. He puts a little small coin pouch onto the counter.
Mm-hmm.
The guy goes, takes it. And he starts walking back out, sort of past you guys, and goes, "Darts, they should call you Pinprick instead." And just slams the door out.
Nice.
Darts, his expression was, just quite cheerful, quite calm and collected. As the guy comes out the door, sort of pushes the door out, his face turns stern, and he sort of signals over to the orc. It's very slight, so it's just kind of.
Mm.
And the orc kind of just starts moving and follows the guy. So yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "I see you're as popular as ever."
Well, people can't fucking tell their ass from their elbow. Sometimes you need to get someone to reacquaint the two.
So yeah, I can relate to that. Sometimes you need a favour of people. I'm gonna say, speaking of that, could you look after my coin purse, please?
Of course. Come into my office.
Oh,
And we
nice.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely.
Like it.
So he sort of steps to one side. Well, can't really step because he's on a box, but he sort of turns to one side and he gestures to a door to his side. So as you, I'm assuming you're going for the room.
Yep.
So as you kind of start walking into the room, that orc comes back in to the room. He basically brings with him, but slams onto the counter. Well, places on the counter the same coin purse that he gave to the guy with a severed hand attached to it.
Wow.
So, and then just walk straight back out. Walk straight back out again.
Keep an eye on that guy. Fair enough.
Okay. So Darts basically follows you into his office. So it's a pretty standard office. There's sort of like a box to one end, a chest to another. He's got papers on a desk. He's got a chair which he clearly sits on because it's the nicest chair, and just two standard chairs in front of it.
Can I see if the chair will fit me?
Oh yeah, it's pretty sturdy stuff. So you'll be fine. He caters if it can hold orcs, it can hold Dragonborn. So he sits on his chair. It's a little bit weird because it's one of those sort of it's a nice chair, so it's kind of like it's like an executive chair, except it's obviously not, but he's a gnome, so he's really small, so it's like a child sitting in a grown-up's chair. So he turns to you and goes, "Okay, what can I do for you, Talion?"
I'm gonna say I'm surprised you don't already know Darts.
Well, I know a lot of things, but you can never assume in my line of work.
It's more than fair. Well, I'll get straight to business then. I want to know Torvin's movements, and he must leave the headquarters. He doesn't stay in the headquarters all the time. Do you know when he's next going out, or he's next going to be outside of the stronghold, essentially?
So he leans back and goes, I assume, based on your history with Torvin, that you're looking to remove a limb from his other limbs.
Well, you know what you said about assumptions, but yeah, a limb here, a limb there, you know.
Limbs
Well.
everywhere.
Limbs everywhere. Well, I can definitely tell you I do know this information. However, as always, it will come to a cost.
Of course.
For this information, as it's obviously quite juicy information,
Mhm.
and Torvin likes to be quite secretive with his movements, so information about him usually is very hard to acquire. It will cost about 100 gold for this information.
I laugh. It's like a ha kind of laugh.
Okay, hang on. Let me check my inventory quickly. Oh, no, I don't have
He
100.
goes,
Find it myself.
he goes, clearly your Dragonborn friend doesn't have that kind of money.
I'm going to say, well, no, but we both know that you don't just trade in gold darts.
Very true.
He's gonna sell Starkriek.
It's not Dragonborn.
Slap him off.
Try.
As with anything in the trading of information, one piece of information can be as valuable as another. If you can provide me information that is of equal value to the one you want, then I will gladly accept that in exchange.
What do you know of South Philly?
Well,
Pretty nice region.
I know that there's currently an invasion going on by Gorath's men. Why they've suddenly chosen now, I'm not entirely sure,
Well, I happen
but
to
they
know
are certainly invading.
I happen to know why they're invading.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I imagine it is.
Well, that will certainly cover half the cost of what it is.
Okay. What
So
would
you can present.
Yeah, sorry, go.
We know of the location of a wealth of magic books.
The problem is, can you guarantee that those are still there, based on the invasion currently happening?
Definitely.
How does he know?
I'm gonna kind of clear.
I'll be interested into what proof you possibly have of this.
I'm gonna kind of clear my throat, and I'm gonna say, I have something that might be quite valuable in your line of work, darts. How would you like to be immune from all mind control magic?
Oh god.
Huh. Interesting. Well, such a thing would be very valuable to me indeed,
Indeed it would.
if you can prove that it works.
Well, you know, bring your finest mind control. You must have. I imagine you know someone who has some kind of ability to influence people's minds. Doesn't have to be necessarily mind control. You know, if any thing which is like a charm or suggestive. You know, this all work.
Interesting. Yes, I do know someone. Wait right here.
Yes, I will.
He walks out of the office.
Brings out Pollock.
Yeah.
He walks out of the office.
Yep.
He's gone for about 5 minutes.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you're going to do anything in those 5 minutes, but
No, I'm just gonna be chill. I don't want to piss
I'm
him
going to
off.
look around the room.
okay. So looking around the room, there's kind of again your standard office. You know, if you went into like a shady car salesman and you went into his office, it's kind of that. So you know, he's got boxes full of various papers. He's got, like I said, papers on his desk. He's got pictures around the place of other gnomes. Like I say, he's got a quill, and he's on his desk, like I said. So that's basically all you can really see from where you are, from without digging further.
I want to stand up. Is there like a top shelf?
Well, there's shelves. That's what some of his photos are on.
Is there like a shelf with lots of like papers and stuff on it,
Well, the papers, like I said, are in his boxes.
which are like on the floor?
Yeah. So they're on the floor, so all to one side. Kind of
I'm
like
gonna
archive boxes, kind of,
I want to
stacked.
check one of the boxes closest to his desk.
Okay, what, are you opening it and having a look inside?
Yep.
So so really all that's in there is just, it looks like just sales stuff. So he's not selling this, selling that. Requisitions, stuff coming in, things he's getting made, things like that. Because he doesn't make them himself, obviously, so he gets them brought in or pilfered, various corpses.
Can I check one of his drawers if I've got time?
I'm gonna clear my
Probably-
throat and like look pointedly at the door.
Yeah.
I say, shh, keep watch.
I'll keep watch.
And you can I have Talion roll a perception check?
Yeah, I'll roll perception.
What a passes.
Perception is lost. Oh, 13.
Cool. So you hear someone opening the front door to the shop.
Okay, I'm gonna like motion Starkriek to be like.
I'll quickly ruffle through the third from bottom drawer.
I'm gonna go like that. Just Starkriek.
So you just see a bunch of inkwells and things like that in there
And the one above it.
with their corks. Oh man, seriously, put your luck. So you see, you basically the door's going to start opening.
And the one above it. The one above the inkwell drawer.
Hey,
Are you really gonna let them walk in and see you like rummaging through his drawer?
We'll see. I'll let you. We'll see what Sonny says.
I mean, at this point, when you open the second drawer, yeah, Dart comes back in, and he goes, "You do realise that those are my drawers, right?"
I'll look up and say, yeah. I keep looking.
No remorse.
Exactly. I would suggest you go out of my private things and sit back down.
Do we see in the drawer, Sonny? While I've got it open?
At the moment, it's just face down paper.
Oh, that's going to be... It's going to be the information, isn't it?
Who knows?
You might not keep
Can-
it written down is the thing.
I bet he does.
Just so you know, if Dior comes in, I'm just gonna be like, this guy isn't with me.
Can I try and sleight of hand the thing out the drawer as I close it?
Yeah, I'm going to combat that with his perception.
Okay.
So, what do gnomes get with their do they get anything in wisdom? I'm going to say yes. But it doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, what'd you get?
19.
Yep, so you successfully do that without him noticing. But you're not going to see it, you've just basically palmed it.
Yep.
Okay. So,
And I oblige with his instructions.
okay. So he walks in, and he's basically walked in with an elven gentleman.
Mhm.
Yes, my friend here can use this sort of mind-altering magic. So, who's going to be the guinea pig out of you two?
Well, Matt
He
doesn't
is.
have it, so I'm just gonna step forward and say, "Give me a full blast."
Okay. So he is going to. I mean, it really makes no difference what spell I pick.
Yeah.
So he basically tries to cast a spell on you.
Okay.
You can feel somebody trying to persuade your mind to do something,
Mhm.
but obviously it doesn't work.
I'm gonna yawn.
That could be
You guys-
something he was trying to make you do, though.
Sorry.
That could be the...
I was trying to make you yawn. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna yawn anyway.
Okay. Yes. Huh. Interesting. Try one more time. So he does it again.
I just shrug.
So again, you feel the same sensation,
Mhm.
but nothing happens.
Okay.
I went, huh. Interesting. One more thing. Can you put whatever it is that's doing it onto the desk, and I want him to try again to make sure that's what's doing it.
Alright, how do these medallions work? Do they have to be touching my skin?
It has to be on you, yeah.
So I've got one in my pocket.
You have to be wearing it.
Okay, good.
So
So
if
that,
you
that won't do anything.
No, the one in your pocket won't do anything.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take off the medallion and I'm gonna place it on the desk.
The one off your neck.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't want to know about the pocket ones.
Okay, so he uses his spell again, and it will work this time.
Okay.
The spell is basically to punch Starkriek.
Can I use my reaction to try and dodge it?
You can if his dex is higher than your dex. So both roll dex checks.
I don't want to hit him though.
But you don't. That's the whole. Well, that's
15.
I've got 13.
Oh shit.
So you hit him. So that's going to deal. It's an unarmed strike. So roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So is this strength?
Yeah.
Alright, 22, I guess.
Yeah. So you hit him. So what's your strength total? 4.
4.
Your mod.
+4, yeah.
So you're basically going to deal 5 damage to Starkriek.
I didn't mean to. They made me do it.
With that, I'm going to storm out.
Okay. Yes. Well, guess it does work. Fantastic. All right then.
And
Yep.
just storm out
I'll
and
take
look
one.
at
I'll
this.
take this in exchange for the information.
Perfect.
Can I look at the paper as I go out the door?
Yeah. It's like stupid, crappy little novel that he's writing.
What's it about?
Like fanfic, essentially. Fanfic for
What is it?
gnomes.
What is it? Is it in Gnomish or is it in common?
Oh, it's it'll be in gnomish.
You can just see the drawings.
Yeah. Because you can recognize gnomish because it's a common language, so you can recognize that it's gnomish, but you can't recognize what it's saying.
Okay.
Okay, so
But
I'll put it in my pocket for Siri.
Alright, so I'm going to sort of look pointedly at Dart and say, well...
Siri's a halfling. No.
Same
Racist,
thing.
man.
Same thing to
It's the same,
Starkriek.
it's the same thing to Starkriek.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. All right. So he sits back and goes, "Yeah, you can go now." So the elf disappears and not disappears. He walks out. So he goes, "Right. So yes, I've got some interesting information for you, and actually, but considering how useful this item is, I'll give you a little bit more." So there have been a lot of movements recently, especially with this current invasion. The Black Sleeves are actually looking to recruit into their ranks.
Okay.
And what's happening is Gorath wants a member of the Black Sleeves to help him with his occupation of South Valley. So they're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone and hiring the person to the Black Sleeves with the view that their first job is going to be one of Gorath's generals. In order to find such a person, they are holding a tournament in Axefall.
Okay.
It's a one-on-one style tournament, obviously to the death because, not fairly. So the winner of obviously which will not only be offered a job in the Black Sleeves, but will be taken to their headquarters to be initiated. I have a feeling that this information, and obviously you'll be able to get close to Torvin as a result.
Okay. Interesting. So just to summarise what he told me, because I just wrote it down. Black Sleeves are recruiting. Gorath wants a member of the Black Sleeves to help him out with subjugating South Valley to basically become his general, and they're holding a tournament to decide who does it. And the winner is going to go to the headquarters, and presumably Torvin will be there, basically.
Basically, to initiate them, because he has to initiate all members.
Okay. So Torvin personally initiates members.
Yes, that's the way he knows who's a Black Sleeve and who isn't.
Sweet. Okay. Interesting.
He obviously did the same thing to you when you joined.
Yep.
So, yes.
Right. I'm going to kind of nod and say you have my thanks, Darts. Pleasure doing business as always.
As always, Talion.
And on my... Oh, I'm going to say to him, and just as like a little freebie, Amaris is dead.
Huh. Okay. That explains much.
I imagine it does.
How do you know how he died?
I'm going to kind of shrug and say, well, maybe I do, but I have one more question for you then.
Okay.
What do you know of a man called Riardon?
It
sold everything.
I'll be listening into this
fuck.
conversation
He
somewhere
might, he
by the
might not
door.
know.
It depends where you went. I don't know how you
I
stormed out.
was in the store still. I just went out the door, but I didn't go anywhere else.
Can you roll perception? But the thing is, you weren't eavesdropping to begin with. If you had gone outside, much like how when Talion did it when they went upstairs to have their chat, you need to engage in eavesdropping first.
Okay. I didn't.
You wouldn't know when to do it, so.
Yeah. Can I just say, well, I saw the elf leave, so I'm kind of like edging close to the door. So if it'll be about now, I'll be doing it.
Okay. Yeah, if you want. Go on then, roll perception.
Oh, nice. That's a unnatural 20.
Yeah. So you'll hear this part.
Yeah.
Riardon. Elf, I assume.
You assume correctly.
Shit, this dice is gone. Not really, no. Their name doesn't really ring any bells.
Okay, that's fine. One more question, and then I'll take my leave. In South Philly recently, a tribe of Druids was wiped out. Looked like the Blacksleeve's handiwork. Do you know anything about it?
No, unfortunately, that's not free.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Damn.
kind of reach into my pocket and casually bring out the other medallion.
Jesus Christ.
Is that yours? Is this one your
This is the one I swiped off the ground. So this is Aramil's old one.
Starkriek's.
Gonna...
Oh no, yeah, no.
No,
sorry,
Starkriek gave his to
no,
Cirilla,
yeah, no. Yeah, it's Aramil's.
I'm gonna kind of just
Oh,
like
God.
like spin it on the chain in front of me.
Wow.
You had also had the fact that who killed Amaris as information.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Yeah.
haven't told him that either. But yeah, I mean, I'll give him both. So I'll say to him, I'll
Right.
just be like, well, this and who killed Amaris, I'm sure, will be more than enough.
I don't.
Can you not just do one?
You should maybe
Both.
just give the amulet.
I was gonna say, please don't tell them we
I
killed
feel like
them.
outing
Yeah,
us
this is
as
for
having
your
killed
this is for
Amaris.
your mystery. We're gonna get some details here.
Just give him the amulet.
Well, I mean, yeah. He goes right. If you're offering the amulet as payment, on the desk.
Okay, I'll put it on the desk.
Okay. So yes, I do know of this. It turns out the order came from the Blacksleeves directly.
What, from Torvin himself?
No one hired them to do it.
Really? Why would they do that? The Blacksleeves always operate off contracts.
Well, the problem is I can't tell you what someone's thinking. All I can tell you is the order's issued.
Do you have any suspicions? I know you might not know.
Generally, the only people that can order the Blacksleeves to do something without orders from anybody else is the headman himself.
Indeed.
As far as I'm aware, but as you know, the inner workings of the Blacksleeves is very difficult to sometimes track, especially their hierarchy.
Yeah. Alright then. Fair enough. Okay. As I said before.
And obviously he takes that medallion.
Yeah, let me update my inventory. Okay, so I'm going to stand and I'm going to say, once again, pleasure doing business. Darts?
You too, Talion. You know where I am if you need more.
Of course. And, yeah, I'm going to leave.
Okay.
As hearing him saying leave, I'm going to go outside, sneak it, just like quickly outside.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like I was eavesdropping.
Do you want to... Yeah, no, I'm going to fuck the stealth. I'm not going to bother with that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, I don't know what you two are going to do next.
So I'm going to walk outside and say to Starkriek, okay, let's head to the tavern. We've got some things to talk about.
Yeah, you owe me a medallion.
Huh?
Shit.
I'm going to just wave it off and be like, I said in the morning, Starkriek, we'll deal with it then.
Which ones are even left? Is it just the one that I have and the one that
Yeah,
Riardon
just that
has?
one. I trained
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Interesting.
I'll hold just that, the one Talion.
I'm going to put my hood up on my cloak and go off towards the tavern.
Right. I'm good to really start ours when those guys catch up. Really, we can just
Yeah.
have spent like an hour buying drinks.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
queue.
The hell of a queue.
Had to shoulder barge a few
It's a
people.
very long queue. Wait for drinks.
Yes, right.
So-
We'll enter the tavern anyway.
Yeah.
Who gets this round? Because I'm pretty much broke.
So you enter the
Oh,
tavern,
yeah.
and it's basically your standard rough and tumble kind of tavern. So you know, large wooden round tables with basically rudimentary stools, sort of dotted around them. You know, various people just drinking, laughing, playing cards,
The
doing the
music.
knife thing with the finger. Yeah, little piano player in the corner.
Respect that.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's basically that kind of thing, you know, people playing. How do I explain it? It's not darts because darts doesn't exist, but it's like a little picture with a crappy little
knives?
like a
Just
drawing.
throwing shit at a wall.
Basically, yeah. Basically, I mean, there's like they put a picture of somebody on the wall. God knows who it is, and they're just chucking knives at it.
Goroth.
no one's that stupid. Yeah, you don't obviously recognise who that picture is. It's just God knows of who that is, just some random elf. But so yeah, and obviously, like I said, there is a bartender behind the bar, sort of cleaning a glass
Okay.
as standard.
All right. I guess,
Who's gonna pay? Because I don't have any gold.
I have like 2 gold left.
Yeah, Series Gold is all on my PC, so I'm out.
how can I ask the guy how much for a drink? Is that what it
I'm
is?
about
So
to
much
find
there.
out.
Your finest ale, sir.
I'll just look at him and
It's,
look at her and say,
It's a half orc, by the way, behind the bar. Just so you know.
My specialty.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
10 silver.
All
The
right.
finest ale.
Give me a drink.
how much for a
Just
keg? With glasses for everybody.
I don't know. Okay.
Is Starkriek going around?
Funny
He's not
cunt.
there. He's not there yet, though, because this is happening while you're still in Darwin.
Oh, we're not there yet.
I'll
Oh,
take
my bad.
3.
Oh,
I'll
you're not
take
there
3
yet.
of your finest ales, then, sir.
Our large lizard friend will pay when he gets here.
Oh, I can put it on my tab.
Yeah, he basically because he's just filled them, he's put them down, but now he's just drawn them back.
Okay, fine. I'll pay you now.
Good idea.
God, I can't get a party going with these people. Seriously. You should try living with some dwarves, my friend. That's a real party.
He points over to one of the tables, and you basically just have these dwarves, just like they're one of the people playing cards and just drinking ridiculously. Like they kind of like playing poker, basically. So there's like gold on the table.
I'm guessing.
I'm just gonna say,
If I just
my
tell
kind of
you-
people. Once we're done with our little
if I
chat,
show you what I think
we're going over there.
from here.
I'm proficient in dice. Never mind.
In
With
what?
dice people. I'm
Oh,
proficient. I'm proficient with dice sets, so apparently.
That's bizarre, but okay. That's a very particular thing to be.
It's one of the proficiencies I've got as a soldier.
Okay, as you do. All right. Fine. So yeah, he takes your 30. Your finest ale, wasn't it? So 30 silver.
Good.
And hand you over these tankards, full.
Okay, so we'll make it over our way over to a table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a table for you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much, friend.
Yep. Yeah.
Now,
That's it.
Riardon. And then I look. Can I just after I say that, I look around and just like, okay, maybe we should speak quietly.
Yeah, you should get a table in the corner. Let's assume this is in like the right
Yeah,
corner.
there aren't that many tables. It's a pretty
Ah.
busy place.
Uh,
You're pretty much on one of the few free ones left. Unfortunately, the other ones are kind of probably not places you want to sit. So they're kind of near the places where you've got people arm wrestling each other. There's another one next to one where they're doing the knife thing. They're probably less inviting than the one that you're currently sitting on.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm
Then
gonna
I've got
go-
a beer garden. God damn.
No.
God.
Yeah, they've converted the roof.
You
So
bet
you
you
just gotta-
Just head to the smoking area.
Okay. So, Riardon, it's all this business about killing all the overlords. Tell us more about that. On that fine ale that I bought you. So, sort of
Well,
only
I
some
think
information.
we all fought in combat now. I think we're all friends here. I can trust you with information.
Of course you can. Can I just look over to Sir and go,
God damn.
I'm gonna say by this point, Talion and Starkriek have joined you guys.
Okay.
So you can walk into this tavern, see what I just said earlier.
I'll go grab
So-
a drink, I guess, from the.
I asked the guy, the orc, how much for a keg?
Keg, eh? 1 gold.
Wow.
Give him the gold and like enough tankards for the rest of the group.
Cool. So what he does, he basically one-handed picks up a keg, jumps it onto the counter.
And I one-handed pick it back up and take it over to the table.
Alright, can I.
With the,
And
with
he just like.
I just say to Talion, bring the cups.
I grab the cups, I guess.
Did you already buy yourself a drink, Talion?
Well, I was going to, but Matt's is the keg for like? Is it a group keg or is it just like a Starkriek keg? Oh, okay.
Seems like a group.
Does everybody?
Yeah.
Everybody keg.
Starkriek cake.
Yeah, just crack it open and drink it.
I am gonna mention that obviously you buying a whole keg has gotten the attention of some people around the bar.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Shake
stare,
the cups,
like,
Mitz.
make like intense eye contact with everyone as I bring the glasses over.
I just stand a bit taller.
Not to mess with everyone, and you're gonna.
Can you roll
Blank.
a?
Yeah, but
Can
they've
you
all said
roll
goodbye to
a?
me.
Can you roll a strength intimidation check,
Me?
Starkriek?
Oh, Stark.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Right, strength, intimidation.
It's all gonna go off before we even started.
That's +8. That
Right.
is a.
Jesus.
Okay, okay, +8. So that's 23 total.
Oh, I'm gonna bother rolling. Yep, that's fine. Everyone just looks back at where they were, what they were doing.
Immediately.
Okay.
As I carry the cake back over to the table.
I'm gonna sit down and give everyone like some of their glasses.
Okay, I'm gonna say, wow, Tartra, this is incredibly generous of you.
I'm like, I
Because you
didn't
put the glasses down.
I didn't buy them.
Ah,
Let's go.
figures.
What about me?
Starkriek, Captain. You're a fucking legend.
The captain always makes sure his men are well drank.
Well drank.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'm gonna say to Aramil, you're gonna need that drink later, by the way. But well, I'll talk to you later.
Whatever you say.
Oh boy.
Now cheers. To Goldbrick.
I'm gonna not do the cheers. I'm just gonna drink my.
Yeah, I'm
drink.
not doing the cheers. That guy was shady, man.
I don't want to cheers to Goldbrick.
Goldbreak was sketch.
Still gonna cheers to Goldbrick. Goldbrick.
Alone.
I'm gonna look at
How
Riardon and
is,
say, so Riardon, have you shared
We're actually
anything
just
yet?
getting into
Or,
it.
Oh really?
We were-
Okay. Well,
We're just
Yeah.
about to have
Oh,
a chat,
that's-
actually.
perfect.
All right, now we're all here. Now I'll spill the beans. I'll spill the beans. So I was never lying to you guys when I was in the Grand Republic Army. That wasn't a lie. But I was. So I'm from South Valley originally,
Sure.
and it all starts with me and my wife on our little farm. No.
Oh, shit.
So basically, this is getting quite deep now. My wife unfortunately contracted a rare illness, and this kind of started everything. So basically, this illness, the only cure for it, it's in South Bron. It's officially called needle spine. But unfortunately, because of the way Crisia is run, there's no way for me to get South Bron. Because of the overlords, I had no way to get the cure. So I simply had to watch my wife die
Oh god.
right in front of me without being able to do anything. And so that's why, and this all happened during whilst I was in the army, and I felt like I needed to take it on myself to make sure that this doesn't happen to anyone else. So now I'm hunting down the goddamn overlords. I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking attack them.
I put my hand on your
I'm
shoulder.
taking on the
Noble.
world, bro.
I put your hand on my shoulder and I say, "You're never going to do this alone."
Damn.
I'm
You
gonna
put his hand on your
I
shoulder.
appreciate your words.
I'm gonna reach out and like clasp, like like his forearm in like a manly like forearm clasp. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, you will not have to seek your vengeance alone. I will join you.
My
I
sword.
appreciate your words.
I've got a reaction, but I'm going to wait for Siri to do anything first before I start.
Yeah, I did have one. It is a truly moving story, Riardon. Can I roll insight?
God damn it.
Yes. Yes.
14.
Yeah, he's telling the truth from far you can see.
Alright,
I'm
you
gonna-
legit.
I'm just gonna hold eye contact for a moment and say I understand how you feel, Riardon.
I want to react now. I'm going to just like have my mug slightly swaying in the air and just like falling, crying my eyes out, going, I understand, man. It's hard losing that. Like, there's just so much death. It is so unnecessary. It's the fucking overlords, man.
I'm gonna sort of slide Aramil's drink away from him, and I'm gonna say to him, Aramil, I have something to tell you as well.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what?
Pile it on.
Fucking bombshell,
Since we're speaking
bombshell.
of vengeance, you know.
Talk to someone else, right?
Sorry.
Don't interrupt a man when he's making an emotional call to someone else. This man's been through shit.
Aramil.
He deserves to know he's not alone.
Aramil, I know who killed your tribe.
What?
Well, I don't know in particular, but the order.
We already know.
The order came. Yeah, but now it's confirmed. The order came directly from within the Black Sleeves. Somebody within the Black Sleeves gave the order to wipe them out.
It was them.
Yes.
Not the overlords.
No.
We still hate the
I mean,
overlords, though.
If you've slid my mug away, I want to just drag it back and just chug it down and then go to the keg for another really suddenly.
I'll leave him to it. I've dropped a big, big thing on him.
I pull once he's filled up his third cup, I'm going to pull the cake slightly further away from him, closer to me.
I'm just going to carry on drinking now. I'm just going to be really quiet.
I'm trying to think of if we have any more emotional questions for Riardon. What did you guys get out?
It's
I mean,
gonna be faster than yours. I'm going to be chugging half of them.
So I'm going to say your keg's probably about. There's half in there. There you go.
I'm gonna say to them. By the way, guys, we'll need to make a move from this town shortly. We have somewhere else to go.
We need to rest.
Somewhere else to go, where? Yeah.
We have to go to a place called Axful. I'll tell you about it in the morning.
Yeah.
I think there's been like a lot of, like, you know. We should rest up, basically. Yeah, we should rest.
Yeah.
I'll tell you when you're refreshed.
Fair.
All this storytelling has brought up all these emotions.
Yeah, we can need
some
merriment
rest,
for the
bro.
rest of the evening.
Mm.
And I said, with that, I put my mug down. I'm going to go arm wrestle these fuckers and get some money off them.
Yeah, I was thinking about this as well, actually.
So-
I might go the knife thing.
Sonny, before we do that, you know the griffin claws I took off earlier? How much are they worth each, roughly? Do you know?
Yeah.
We did say, but I can't,
I can't remember.
remember.
I'm gonna gamble them most likely. So,
I think it was 2 gold
so that's.
each. I know that individually there weren't very many, but you've got an obscene amount of them.
I've got a lot. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over to where they're playing poker.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like
Okay.
room for one more.
Roll a charisma check.
If there's not,
Persuasion,
I'm
I
gonna-
guess.
If there's not, I'm gonna make room. So you know, oh shit.
Have you all just left me to drink sullenly by myself?
Pretty much.
I think so.
His friends,
Read it,
haven't
read
I?
it.
No,
So then-
I'll
Reading's
stay
with you, I
with you.
think.
Unless you want to hear my songs about it, I should probably leave.
I think it's a little too soon.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
Always too soon. 10.
Yep.
So one of them sort of starts to motion for you to join. The other three just deadlock, stare at him, and then just turn to you and go, fuck off.
I'm going to sit down anyway and say, my money's as good as any other.
You don't even have any money.
Yeah.
Roll strength intimidation.
How do I roll strength intimidation?
So it's just basically normal intimidation, but instead of your charisma modifier, it's your strength modifier.
Oh, okay, so I'm just... Okay. So it's basically like a strength check.
Basically, unless you're
17
proficient in...
total.
Yeah.
I'm
How much?
proficient in intimidation.
17.
Yep. I don't know if I am proficient. I might be.
Yeah.
I'm proficient. It's great.
No, no, I'm not. I'm not.
They both, they all kind of just button up and just let you join.
I'm going to take out all my griffin tooths and throw them on the table. Claws, I mean, sorry.
Go,
Yeah, good.
I think there's something wrong with your gold, friend. It's a little bit dirty and a bit fucked.
I'm going to say these are worth 2 gold each.
Persuasion.
Should have said it was more.
Persuasion is... It's just charisma, isn't it? I can't find it. Okay.
Isn't
think
it
so, yeah.
16
deception,
total.
technically?
Well, no, because it is.
They are worth
But
that,
they...
yeah.
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 Oh, they are worth 2 gold. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say you should have gone higher and used your deception.
Oh, I should... Oh no!
Yeah,
I wasted
that's
so much
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16.
Roll again.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, shit. No, I don't
You
want to use a
have
point like
lucky.
this.
You better get a sleep.
8.
How much?
8.
8. Yeah, they go. No, they're not. Get lost and come back when you got some gold.
How much gold are they playing with on the table?
So it's a fair amount. It's not loads, obviously. So they're all kind of like betting 1 or 2 at a time. So you're probably looking at in the middle at the moment, probably a pile about 20, and they've all got about sort of 10 to 15 each.
Yeah.
I don't.
Wait, are these dwarves?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they're dwarves.
fucking-
Are they armed? No.
Yeah, are they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, they've got
Yeah,
daggers.
obviously.
I could probably kill
Sonny,
them.
can I do a
Oh,
perception
I'm
check
just
to
gonna-
see if I see this happening, that he's getting
Wait.
shunned?
Wait, what are you trying to do, Haiss? I can throw you a bardic
Yes,
inspiration.
but as you're drunk, you'll get it at disadvantage.
I'm basically considering taking their gold / pressing the issue, but I'm just going to sweep up my claws. And what I'm gonna
15.
do, though, is I'm
do
gonna-
I roll again at disadvantage?
Disadvantage means you roll twice, you take the lower number.
Oh, because you're drunk.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's still 15.
cool, fine. So you see this you do see it happening, yeah.
I'm going to sweep up my
Okay.
claws, and as I do it, I'm going to kind of knock the gold pile in the middle.
Can I stand up? And I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna be like, Tartril, those claws are as good as any money. And I'm gonna slam my hunting knife on the table and be like, let my fucking mate play.
Your mother's hunting knife.
My mother's
My
hunting
God.
knife. We're about a
Yeah,
shit
they
joke.
are-
We're
they
about
are
a
really
shit
not-
time. You
they're
will
not-
let him have some fun or something.
Yeah, they're not going to pay any attention to you. You're effectively a drunken in the corner. They're not going to give a shit.
No, I've gone over. I've slammed my knife on their table.
Oh, have you? Okay, can you roll... God, there's a lot of-
Intimidation, come on.
Yeah, roll strength again.
Yeah.
Intimidation. But you're going to have disadvantage because you're drunk as fuck.
Strength
I-
and then intimidation?
Would
So
would
strength,
being drunk
intimidation.
not help with strength checks?
You might need
No.
to help me if it's a strength check, because my
Because-
intimidation was +4, but my
You're not
strength.
gonna. You're not gonna find someone who's drunk necessarily intimidating. So that's
Okay.
hence for the
Can I throw off for a bardic inspiration then?
You want to?
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's an extra D6. Wait, it might have. D8.
Sonny,
Oh, it's a D8 now.
modified-
It's a D8.
That's D8.
Hey,
I'm lying.
what, Sonny, what modifier do I use for
Strength.
the strength intimidation? Just strength.
Yeah. So strength. I don't know if if you've got any bonuses to intimidation. It's not 20.
Oh
isn't
no, I
it?
have to roll twice. Shit.
Yeah, you got to.
Okay, that might be alright. And then what is it? Do I roll the
D8.
D8 twice?
No, just once.
Huh, well, so that is 15,
Yeah.
17
Probably.
total.
What's your strength?
Strength's +2
17.
total.
Yes. I said, yes.
Two of them get up
These are-
with their daggers in hand and goes, "If he's with you, I'd just suggest you take your pansy man and fuck off."
Wait, who's
Can I
he-
step over?
Who's he saying that to?
He's
So basically addressing both of you.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my
boy.
scimitars and say, I can't hear you. You're a bit low. You're a bit low down there.
Can I draw my
Oh,
scimitar and have my shield up and be like,
me.
I'm fucking sorry, mate.
Yeah, well,
Who the fuck you calling a pansy?
And then I'm gonna say to them, leave your gold and fuck off.
Can I just step over and
We're
be
gonna have
like,
to step
guys,
in now."
guys? Can we all just get along?
All right. Okay, roll persuasion then. We'll see if these two take your persuasion.
Probably not. That's a 9.
Yeah, no. He goes,
Can I-
"You with these guys as well?"
And I just say in a louder, deeper voice. And what?
yeah.
Okay. Are they distracted by all these people by any chance?
Who?
The dwarves on the table. Presumably they're distracted by this.
Oh yeah,
argument.
yeah. They're all kind of now. All four of them are focused. There's four
Okay.
of them, by the way. They're all focusing
gonna-
on these guys.
I'm gonna try and steal the gold off the table.
No, let me.
No.
I've got higher dex.
you!
Oh, fuck! I was going to sleight of hand it. I'm proficient, bro.
Okay, so can you roll?
Proficient.
Can you
sweet.
roll? Can you roll stealth then
Okay.
to make sure see if you can come up to kind of get up to them?
Okay.
Sorry,
So
If not,
that's 20, not natural.
Okay, that should be fine. I don't think. Yeah, that should be all right. Okay, and then sleight of hand.
I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration for this.
Okay.
Good move.
Sorry, that rolled off my plate.
but she won't be able to do my dress.
That is 16. No, wait. 13, 19, 22.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are successful in palming all of this gold.
I assume we see because we're like facing the table, so we know he's.
Yeah, okay, your face. Because the thing is, your face. Because so, the way I envisage it is there's all four of them at sort of corners of the table
Mm.
because it's circular, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you've basically in between two of them. The two opposite you,
Mhm.
sort of on the furthest end of where you're standing, are the ones that have gotten up to basically look at you, and the other two that are next to you are basically facing you.
Okay.
So Siri's come in basically between the two guys standing up, and has basically just been able to
Brilliant.
palm it.
After he's done it.
Outstanding. Good job,
Just
Siri.
after
Yeah, so
after
wrong.
taking that, I'm gonna rush to the table where people are doing the finger stabby thing.
Okay.
No, don't take the
I'm gonna
gold.
rush. I'm gonna rush over there and just lay low for a
Yeah.
little while.
Okay. Can you try and
Use it
stealth
one
again
hour.
to get away?
Oh, motherfucker. Okay.
On his TV, I give him little boxes for the and for maybe. And then he just
16.
You're fine. So yeah,
Okay.
you're able to do all that.
I'm
So
gonna-
you palmed around about. Let's see. So what I'll do is.
Oh, I've got a brilliant idea because I'm drunk.
I was gonna say something massively smack talky.
5.
I'm gonna swear at them in Dwarvish and be like, oh shit, yeah, dwarves.
You got 49 gold from that.
49. Nice.
Oh, man, I should have just taken it.
Shit.
Yeah, you should have.
Hey, look, I
Wait,
distracted him.
is that all the gold?
Can
It's
I
all good.
immediately bet on myself for the finger stab thing? I want to roll the sleight of hand.
So you're going to do. Okay, well,
I
let's
don't know how
resolve.
you play that game.
I think, I think we probably should resolve this conflict
I'll
first before we.
I'll lay low. I'll lay low for a while.
Okay.
So you go. So they obviously haven't noticed his gold's disappeared. You guys have, but they haven't.
I just
So-
slap. I slapped Talion on the back, say good luck, and I go over to the arm wrestling.
Follow me, I'll fucking take them all on. I'm gonna step
Okay.
forward to the closest dwarf. I'm gonna say, apologise to us now.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right there, Ron.
He just basically turns to you and goes, "Make me."
Okay, I'm just gonna
Kill it,
kind of gesture with my scimitar at the table behind him.
Oh, it's in the gold missing.
Yeah.
So he basically looks and they've noticed that the gold's gone.
Mm.
So they basically just turn to you and go, "What the fuck did you do with our gold?"
I'm like, I was standing right here in front of you, you fucking retard. How was I supposed to take your gold?
I mean, you're fucking dwarves, you're not fucking blind.
Also, I know being a
Did you see
dwarf, I'm
us
gonna say,
fucking move?
I know being a dwarf is already a disability, right? But don't add to it.
Oh my.
Right. Initiative. We're gonna have to. I can't. Yeah. I'm gonna have to.
I will destroy
Wait,
him.
are you using weapons and all? Like, you're gonna shed blood?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, how dare they?
Just beat the shit out of him, man.
Well,
Look, man, this is North Valley.
Okay, can I cast sleep?
On who? Because I think you're gonna need to. Because you need to use it for
cast
each
it-
cast each thing, don't
Well,
you?
It does it by like a certain amount of hit points worth of monster. So I'm thinking if I use it in a third level spell slot, then I might just have enough to get them all. How many?
So
I
is
would
that how it
probably go to
works?
sleep.
Does it
you have a
cover a whole
total-
area then?
You have a
Yeah,
total
well-
number of health hit points,
Yeah,
and then
you can
each-
distribute that.
and then each hit point you have, you take off the maximum of the person you're trying to get sleep. So whatever left over goes to the second person, and then whatever left over goes to the fourth person, and whatever
Yeah.
left over goes to the last
Oh, I
person.
see. Oh, it's with you too. Wow. Okay. Yes, you can do that.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna use it in
Oh man, I was really looking forward to thorn whipping these guys.
Oh, okay.
a third
Well, I think
level.
actually, you
No,
know what? No, I
drunk,
think
so-
we're gonna
No?
need to do initiative. I think you're
Initiative
gonna need
first. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
initiative
yeah,
first.
Of course, of course.
You might as well all roll initiative, and then if you don't want to do anything, just don't do anything.
Oh, yeah, I'm not involved in this shit.
19. I rolled 19.
Okay, 19,
I got 18.
I think 3.
18.
I got 19 as well.
oh, I got
Yeah.
15.
Yes.
I
With
rolled
referee roll.
earlier, so I'm just using it.
Oh, I got 5 the second time.
I got 1.
Okay, so me first. Before Starkriek at least.
Okay, and what is that?
Oh,
Riardon, what did you get?
10.
I need you to roll again.
Oh, that's 11.
Okay,
Are we fighting all
Yeah.
4 dwarves or just the 2 that got up?
all 4.
One of them was chill.
Yeah.
But
He wanted-
the whole
he
thing's
wanted to let Talion
the whole
join.
thing's kind of escalated. They're all kind
Yeah,
of buddies,
see.
so they're basically all gonna.
Okay.
So the first in the order is Aramil, but again, I don't know what he wants to.
yes,
Fucking
they probably
ace.
needed a lot done.
Okay, let's look at all my things. Hmm.
What you thinking about Siri? No, Siri don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Spell slots do I have and everything?
he just added the two.
Oh, did you say they're holding daggers?
When you
Yes.
read, is it back and forth?
This is a great time to use heat metal. Let me just double check the spell. That is concentration. That's fine. Okay, I've got my sword and shield in hand. Thanks to wall casting, I can use a concentration spell without needing my hands open.
So, but it's only one thing, so you can't.
No, I can't do it on both of them. I can only pick one of the daggers they're holding.
Yeah. So you can't do all of them.
No. Which one's closest to me?
I don't have that money right
So
now.
it's the one. So say you've got the sort of circle like this.
Yeah.
You're the closest one is about here because you are sort of here and here. So
Okay.
Aramil's here, Talion's here.
Just took £100 out.
Okay, is he on my left side? I'm thinking where my shield is.
He's on your right.
So
He's on
I
my right,
have
okay.
£100
I'm going
go.
to
So
use
now I
heat
have
metal on him,
400?
which is level 2.
Okay.
Uh,
So level 2, it does what? 2d8.
2d8. And then,
Sounds good.
while it's still going, I can
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So basically,
I can use my
Wanna roll
bonus action on subsequent
Yeah.
turns to do the damage again.
nice. So roll
Yeah.
your 2d8.
2d8. 8, brilliant.
Okay.
4, 12 damage.
Fine.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is,
It would have to be.
like I said, his dagger gets burning hot, and he basically just his hand bursts into flames as a result, and he basically just starts screaming, and he just legs it, but he is in so much pain that he misses the door and just slams into the wall and just passes out.
Can I just slightly drunkenly and just be like, and what the rest of you want? You want some?
You want
Can you
some?
roll?
I'll give it
Can
ya.
you roll? Can you roll a normal intimidation check?
I take the lowest one, don't I?
Yeah.
I'm still drunk.
No, not for this. I think this is a very different situation to the
Oh,
drunken
okay,
situation.
okay. A normal intimidation check. So that's 21.
Nice.
I have +4 charisma, so
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, I don't
So they
know
go,
what-
fuck, this pansy knows magic. I ain't fucking touching this guy.
I told
They
you,
just
you
all- they all-
fucking
they all
forced me
basically-
fucking pansy. You know what you fucking get, okay?
They basically just leave.
I'm just gonna laugh.
Keep
and shout
going,
after
Aramil.
them. Yeah, you guys were out of your league.
It's a commoners, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to
Can I
the.
pick?
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna just quickly pick up his dagger and just be like, who wants a
I'll say in
souvenir?
a couple of months' time, we're probably looking at.
Can I go over to the passed out dwarf and just pat him down? What's he got?
Well, he's got some more gold on him.
How much?
7.
I'll go over to Aramil and I'll give him 4. I'll just say. There you go.
It's nice that we can get away with this shit in North
Because I'm
Valley.
drunk, I'm
It's
literally
our
like,
kind of place.
Thanks, smart girl. You know,
Yeah,
not
people
so
are
much
people
the
are now
type,
basically
girl.
just kind of
I'm just gonna say, don't spend it all on booze, please.
they're all kind of moving away from you a little bit as much as possible. They're still in there, they're still drinking, but they're just making sure they're wary of where you are.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was pretty successful.
I'm just gonna
Where
hold my
all of
arms
us,
out while
or-
I just look at them
Well, just
slowly,
well,
sort of
Aramil at the moment, mostly Aramil and Talion, because they're next to each other.
Can I?
They don't
can I
really
do
know
my
Ciri's
armor
involved. Riardon's not really involved themselves.
No.
The way that you're kind of viewed is you tried to stop the fight, basically failed, and then said, can't be asked. Which, yeah, normal occurrence kind of thing.
So I'm definitely gonna have my arms up and just sort of look around, just be like, yeah,
Sunny, did they leave their pack of cards on the table?
what I thought.
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna palm the pack of cards. I need it.
Nice.
fine. That's no one's going to stop you doing that. That's fine.
Can I go to the arm wrestling?
You
and see
will,
what-
you will, however, notice that they are. How would this work? They're basically dwarf nudie cards. So what someone's done, they've painted dwarven women on, like, risque dwarven women on these cards.
I'm gonna shout.
Oh god.
I'm gonna shout out 1 gold to anyone who can swap me this pack of cards for a non-dwarvish set.
Can I,
No,
can I
no,
just lean in and just sort of look at the cards and just be like,
What's that?
hey, that looks like crystal.
Oh my god. Right.
Does anyone respond? I don't want these cards.
No, no one. Remember, nobody wants to come anywhere near you, so no one's going anywhere near you.
Guess.
Oh
I
dear.
guess I'll just pocket them. I'll swap them in the next game or something.
You pervert.
Well, I'm gonna write. Hang on. Dwarven pack of filthy cards. There we go.
Okay.
Can I go after arm wrestle, please?
Following Friday.
Yeah, yeah. So that's all basically died down now. So everyone's kind of bit of excitement, and everyone's kind of carrying on about their business. Most people just see this stuff as entertainment. It happens all the time. Most people can't go on a night out without someone fighting, so no one cares. One of the sort of
Towards our weekend.
barmaids basically drags the dwarf out of the, the dead dwarf out.
Yeah.
So
Wait, he died.
How attractive is the barmaid? Because I'm very
oh,
drunk right now.
Yeah. He basically
he's
hit the wall
dead.
so hard he snapped his neck.
Shit.
Christ.
Oh my god.
Well, that escalated quickly.
He had 2 health. He had 2 HP.
Wow. That's
You
so cool.
excessively did damage to
God,
him.
we could that could have turned into an absolute bloodbath if we were just going
Yeah.
with them.
God.
Yeah.
I think you probably could have killed them more than one turn, Haiss, with the whole
Probably,
Joker.
yeah. Oh god, that's so funny.
Hey man, no need.
Okay, so we'll do Ciri's thing first, just because she got there first.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So yeah,
How
you're
does
at
this game work?
So we're basically going to do this as sleight of hand.
Mhm.
We're going to have each successful round. So a round will be from one side of the hand to the other. Each successful round will require a separate sleight of hand check.
Oh, I'm not doing it like competitively against someone.
Oh, what are you doing then?
I don't know. I pictured like me versus another guy, like hand and hand, and you know whoever fucks up first wins. Or
Okay,
something.
yeah, well that we can do that as well. It's the same thing,
Mhm.
but yeah, you'll just be against somebody.
Hey, sir,
Okay.
you want to go? Me versus
Oh,
you.
you want to play me?
Oh, damn. Should we do this?
You want to play me?
Let's go, Siri.
All right. What are you putting on the line?
I'm going to
Go on.
wander over.
I
don't have
put-
anything.
I place my mind control medallion on the table.
Oh.
That's my medallion.
Oh,
The mind control medallion in my possession.
Is this against Riardon,
Yeah.
by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Put it down, Riardon.
Is there
if
like
you
a
want to
guy
play.
that's
Come
doing
on.
this? Like, can I
Come
bet?
on.
Can I bet on the contestants?
This, yeah, you can,
Do
because
I have
as you're
to-
calming
do I have
down,
to-
you can start looking around. I mean, you can see, Cirilla and Riardon approaching the knife table, and you are approaching Starkriek to the arm wrestling table.
Alright, for
So
when,
between you and Arthur, you can decide where it is you're going to go to. Obviously, there's other things
I'm
going
going
on
to
as well.
approach the barmaid.
Okay.
Barman. Or
oh yes.
man.
for when it comes back round to me.
No, the barmaid. Whoever, like, was it a maid? You said a barmaid.
Yeah, the maid.
but
The,
was
the
there-
barmaid
oh,
carries
staff?
the ball out.
For when it comes back
cool.
round to me, I'm gonna head outside. I'm gonna go to the local shop, which I assume I know where it is. Need to
Yes.
sell some bits and pieces. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so you'll be leaving. You'll be chatting someone up. So that's fine. Yep. So yeah, you two.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Like right now. Okay.
go.
I'm just gonna cast
Wait,
blade.
what are
Ward
you
myself real
staking?
quick.
Like, wait, what's Riardon staking? If you're staking,
I
the
presume medallion against medallion,
he hasn't
right?
got one, has he? Oh wait, you've got one.
No, I'm
staking out.
not staking the medallion.
Ooh.
Oh, what's the point then? I'm out.
No,
just thinking
I'll just play one of these guys.
Let's
I can
just have
make
a
some,
test
make
round.
some- a test round.
When you say test
I'm
round,
not that
everybody around this table starts laughing at you.
Yeah.
I'm
played
not
the
betting my
keys.
medallion.
Oh,
That's not happening.
medallions.
I'm gonna
That's
try
not-
and stir up the crowd. Like, you hear this? This guy just doesn't want to be. He just want to face me. He knows he's gonna lose.
Bearing in mind you're a fully grown elf man against a little halfling girl.
Yeah, what are you doing? Can't take a knife to the hand.
Riardon, just think of what would Talion do?
I'll place the medallion down.
Your
In the
medallion.
commotion.
Yeah.
You're placing your medallion down.
The thing is, you guys don't know that
Face-
actually.
face
Nobody
down.
knows that I got rid of our other 2 medallions. So this is gonna
What's
be-
that?
I know
Yeah.
you got rid of one.
Oh, Matt knows
Yeah,
I
I
got
know
rid of
you-
one. Yeah.
I know you got rid of both. Because I know you sold one and then and age drop on the other.
Yeah. So what? Are you? So hang on. I need to make sure this is. So you're putting you are putting. Hang on.
Barmaid put his medallion
hang on.
down, so has
Yeah.
Siri.
In the commotion, I've cast Blade Ward on myself, which is a cantrip. Just gives me resistance against like the stabbing damage.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna help you cheat.
Just a small precaution.
It's a good
It's a
move.
very specific cantrip. Oh, I guess it's for swords and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think it's like.
It's like
Actually,
it's
check
against a
it.
few things. I've got blade ward as well.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
like,
like stabbing,
slashing and piercing damage.
Oh, okay.
bludgeoning as well.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Just
So
like
it's
kind
reduced.
of melee damage then.
So basically, the plus number doesn't get added. I think
I thought I thought it gave you resistance. I thought it just halved it.
no, because it's 2d6 bludgeoning or whatever, 2d or 1d5 or 1d8 piercing on the weapon,
Yeah.
and so it's resistance against it. So it's I think it's only against one hit.
Oh okay.
Uh,
All right.
But yeah,
Well, I mean-
it's, that plus afterwards doesn't get added. As far as
Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, I mean, I've got a dagger. I think I've got the black. No, I'm not pulling the black sleeve dagger out. I'm fairly confident I took a hunting knife from the Druid's village like a while back, so I'll take that one out rather than the black sleeve dagger.
Okay. So I'm going to ask again. Are you going to put your medallion down?
Absolutely.
Can I not just put the rest of the cake down and bet whoever gets to finish it off?
You can't. What are you trying to gamble my shit?
Betting Starkriek's keg against Starkriek's Medallion.
The only person who loses is Starkriek. He loses both ways.
My shit, man.
Come on, Riardon, you got to bet the medallion, man. You can't back down. I warned you what
After
North
all
like.
I've said to you.
You got to assert yourself.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Come again, Riardon? Oh no.
Dan's like,
Dan's sound's gone.
yeah, you're
He's so scared he lost his voice. We still can't hear you, Dan.
Still can't hear you.
Just type.
Oh no.
Oh,
Siri's gonna throw
no.
that shade, throw those insults, make him roll low.
It's good roleplay, to be fair. Hello? Nah, Dan, you're RIP, man. I can't hear you.
Oh man.
I've got him bouncing in and out for me.
I can't hear him at all.
He's here, but
I
I
can't
just
hear
Oh, wait.
him.
I can't
Oh, wait,
hear.
do whatever you did again. The thing lit up. Were you moving the cables? I definitely saw like a blue thing on his Skype. Oh, no, wait.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
like-
there again. No, you're gone. Alright.
No.
Wait, no, stop.
Damn
We're
it, terrible
getting
time
somewhere.
for the microphone to go out.
Fucking Mike's
Sorry,
gone.
shall we?
There
Shall
we
we?
go.
Yes,
What we'll
yes,
do?
yes,
yes.
do
We got you.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in. You're in.
Back.
Good.
Sweet.
Okay.
Brian, stop fucking
Let's,
about. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this.
Okay, so basically, I'm going to mention when he puts his medallion down, you notice that it's not the same as your medallions.
Oh shit.
Oh, but none of us are there.
So-
It's just Siri, isn't it?
So his medallion is the coin medallion part of it is white with nothing on it.
Ah.
Oh, I've got the white materia. Intriguing.
So yeah,
Belongs with me. Okay. So are we just doing this? Is it just a straight up like sleight of hand against sleight of hand? Whoever loses kills themselves.
basically.
Okay.
One dice roll.
You are committed to this, right, Dan?
What does point of inspiration do? You just get Can I just re-roll that?
Yeah.
No,
You
I'm
basically get to
just
re-roll.
checking for it.
Yeah. So you get to
So I-
re-roll any ability check. You get to re-roll it.
Oh, okay. So I could re-roll this, yeah.
Yeah, and you
So
get
then-
basically you gain advantage on the roll. So you use a point of inspiration. You can decide then between that and the original which one you take.
Oh, I see.
All right. No take backsies, right then?
No, we're going full in. This is it.
Okay. I'm gonna use cutting words on you. So presumably, like while you're trying to stab your hand, I'm being like, so you throw you off. So,
What
so
the
that's the same. That's a reverse bardic inspiration. So it will be D8, 1d8 off of whatever you roll.
Wow.
Harsh.
Jesus.
So hard.
You
Going full
drilled
in.
this. You can't win. There's no way you're gonna win this.
He's got
You
into
could
the
still
It's-
get that- you could
it's
still get
down
that
to the
20
luck,
on.
bro.
You could still get in that 20 even with the minus 8.
Oh,
So.
true.
could,
You
he
have to
could.
hope for it.
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
only way you win.
Alright, so can you both
with a
roll
roll
just-
proficiency, it's probably like +8 anyway on his
Yeah, it's probably
proficiency.
just
for sleight of hand,
neutralised
so
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Probably just
Okay.
neutralised him.
Okay.
Right, can you both roll sleight of hand checks?
Oh, okay.
If they both roll high, doesn't this go on for a while? So can't they like chat?
Yeah,
while
it's going to be a
happening?
continuous. So what I'm going to do, this is going to summarise the whole game. I'm not going to.
Okay. Oh, you got 18.
Yeah, I'm going to use a point of inspiration. Are you serious? Don't get fucking stuck in the dice tower, you piece of shit.
Suspense.
First one, 16. Second one, fucking 9.
Oh.
Was it D8? Or it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
That was a 3.
Okay.
That is with bonuses, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you both put your hands down, and then you start doing this.
Siri's getting
you-
like real
you're-
bloody about it.
Yeah, you both successfully do it for quite some time. You probably do about 7, 8 sort of ways, but eventually, Riardon will stab himself in the fin. He'll cut one of his fingers. Basically, he won't chop a finger off or anything because he still did roll high, but he will nick his hand.
I should have playboarded you, man. But regardless,
Going in
Ciri
full
fucking
savage.
launches up. She doesn't quite flip the table. She tries, but it's not, the strength just isn't there.
You only take 1 damage, by the way, for the.
And Ciri's going to cast Healing Word on Riardon, but the Healing Word is going to be "you fucking loser."
That pretty much put him back to full life.
Yeah,
that is
Yeah.
straight
Right.
back.
So you back up
Hand
to 30.
over-
Back up to 30.
Hand over your medallion, sir.
You just take off the table, didn't you?
Yeah, you just take both.
Oh yeah. I would take both. I forgot they were on the table.
Damn, son.
Yeah. Okay, you can cut over to Starkriek's arm wrestling if you want, but I am going to challenge everyone else that I can to this.
Okie dokie. So Starkriek, you appear to these guys that are basically arm wrestling. Most of them are half orcs because half orcs are a bit physically inclined, I guess.
Yep.
But there are others as well. You've got some dwarves trying to get in on the action, some humans, some fairly well built humans going at it as well. When you turn up, you actually see one of these humans go against one of these half orcs. But obviously the half orc wins. So when he wins, he just goes, "Rah! Who else?"
I go, me else.
He looks at you. Turnip does a double take because Dragonborns are quite rare. People know. They're rare, but they're not like people have seen them before. You'll probably see like 1 or 2 in your life kind of thing. So he goes, dragon, bring it.
I click my neck and go, and click the fingers and go, it's been a while since I've done this bad boy.
He goes, what you wager?
We have medallions.
I don't have medallions. I say 10
You've got
gold.
medallions.
I say 10 gold.
Fine. So he puts 10 gold down. So so we're gonna. I think this is just straight up strength. I would imagine.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything too strange with it.
Athletics, Sonny? Isn't it athletical?
Yeah, but then he'll have to do his athletics against you. So works. Where are we? Does this guy have anything? No, he doesn't. All right. Roll your strength.
Are we adding just strength to it or athletics?
We'll add athletics to it.
Okay. I got 26.
Wow. Yeah, you beat him.
Okay.
So people are surprised. I mean, this guy has been winning a lot. So for someone to beat him, they're all surprised. But they, rather than kind of be scared, they're now more excited to take you on. Because they go, strong man.
I yawn. Sure.
So another orc, or half orc, no orc, this one, comes, sits down and goes, 5 gold.
10.
Oh. 5 gold. One of his mates basically hands him 5 gold. So he puts all 10 down.
Okay, let's go.
No.
Okay, are we rolling?
Yeah, so I guess same again. So athletics.
What's that? 22.
Nice, yeah, you beat him as well.
Yeah.
Sonny, just a quick question. Are all the bar staff half orcs?
No. So some of them, again, a mix. So you've got, you've got some dwarves, you've got humans, you've got elves. You've got half orcs, so it's a mix. All female, because again,
Browsing the selection.
it's a tavern, so a lot of the barmaids are gonna be female.
Okay, I think
Why
I'll
not?
probably end up going for the half elf. No, the elf female.
Right, so one more guy comes. So this guy's human this time. So this guy's pretty well built.
Mhm.
You know, bodybuilder sort of physique.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty yeah. So he challenged you now. Goes, 20 gold.
Okay.
So yeah. I need to find out what this guy's going to be. So this guy's going to be. Ooh, this should be entertaining. This guy's got a proficiency as well. Cool. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
23.
Oh, you beat him as well.
Yes.
With it, you had a +5 as well, but never mind.
I had +8 on mine.
Well, yeah. So you beat him. No one else is going to challenge you. Basically, you've just taken on 3 of the sort of strongest guys they've got.
Cool.
So,
I'm up to 108 gold.
Jesus.
all right. So yeah,
Put a
now
little
we're
red to
on to Aramil's whatever he's going to try and do.
His quest.
Yeah.
Okay, so so I'm going to just thinking about this. Yeah, I'm going to sweet talk the elvish barmaiden,
The one that took out the dwarf.
the one that took out the dwarf, and say, "Sorry about that.
You're
These
familiar
guys
with
were
the word.
creeps."
Right. Do your just do charisma check.
I should have saved the bardic inspiration for this.
No,
I'm
I don't
surprised
think
you're
you
not
needed
doing
to.
the one
That's a 21.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So she goes. Yes. Well, can you next time if you're going to do that, do it outside the bar.
Of course, of course. Although I suppose you see that sort of thing in bars quite often, wouldn't you?
Yes. Doesn't mean I enjoy it.
Oh, sorry about that. I must have a lighter touch next time. Oh God.
Make it sexy, man.
With his girlfriend in the room.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thing is, this is gonna go way differently than you probably expect. So what does your father think you're working here? You forgot, like you could probably do anything.
Well, Jay, my father's dead then, isn't it?
I'm gonna sigh.
Nailed
I'm
it.
just gonna stop. Can I just stop bawling? I'm just gonna stop crying.
Has she got a birthmark on her hand?
I'm just gonna be like, more death. I'm gonna need a fine ale.
Yeah, she just rolls her eyes and walks off.
Okay, can I call for a fine ale from someone, please?
We just didn't just randomly call for one.
Just anyone at the bar, because I've gone to the bar. At this
Oh, okay.
point.
The bartender's still there. So
Yeah.
so you're asking him for one.
Yeah, just one.
So he goes, "Well, you are finest or normal?"
How many normal can I get for the worth of a finest?
Three? No. 4? No. Some.
I'll take your less finest sum, sir. Then please.
He basically just
Water.
he picks up about like four tankards and just fills them up and just goes there.
I'm gonna sit at the bar and just start drinking and just say, start talking to the barman. I don't care if he responds or not.
Too
know.
confused to charge you.
Her dad's dead, and look at me. I've still got a father somewhere, but I don't know where he is. I don't know anything about him. At least she knew hers. That maid over there.
Yeah, he walks off and serves someone else.
I'm going to carry on talking as if he's there, though. My father. Whoever he is. I'll find him. It's the only family I've got left.
Ciri's gonna approach.
I'm going to carry on drinking. By this point of Ciri's approach, I've drunken 2.
Okay.
Blind.
She's gonna climb up from the bar stool and slide one of the tankards slyly away. Do I need to roll for that?
No.
Yeah.
I think he's not going to stop you in his
and-
condition.
Clap Aramil on the shoulder. Parents. Who needs them anyway? Or just controlling. And
Can I just say no? I thought your mum and dad was killed. This is a
Gang.
revenge plot for you, isn't it?
and good riddance. They were awful. I still want my revenge, mind you, but you're better off without. Trust me.
I'm gonna cry a little more and just be like, I don't even know if my father is awful.
Let me save you the time. He probably is.
You don't know that. He could have loved me.
Come on, I'm sure some. Did we name the game? I'm sure some knifey handy game will take your mind off of this. Come on, my man.
Look, Cyril, I've been out plenty of times with Goldbrick. I am never drunk enough to realise that that is a good idea.
We've got a wooden knife and all for you.
Don't catch me with that bullshit. You've been on a night with Goldbrick. You know how it is.
Sadly, I do.
I think I'm gonna just need a bed before I just get someone else killed. Break down and cry onto the.
Oh boy. Well, I tried.
Can I come and like lift Aramil up onto my shoulder and say, "Come on, let's go to bed." And I look to like Talion and say, "Where's an inn where we can sleep?"
Oh, no,
I know
no,
he's
I
in your.
left. Yeah.
I know yeah. God damn.
Are there rooms in the tavern?
I assume
No.
there are rooms here. Oh, oops.
Oh shit.
No, there's not. It's just a
Wait,
bar. So.
when Starkriek picks me up, I'm just gonna point to the Elvish maiden and just like, you wait.
I'm
A
just gonna
friend
walk
here
out.
thinks I need a bed for the night. Can you help me?
One thing I just remembered that obviously Talion's not here. I mean, this is like 11 p.m. No other shop, no like grocery, like general shop's going to be open. The only reason Darts is open is because of shady deals.
Oh shit! Yeah, let me ask the barman. Sorry, the big old there's a big house or some sort of structure. I didn't actually ask about what it was. Atop the hill, up the road from this fine establishment. What is it? Who lives there?
Persuasion.
Eight.
Roll again.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose we'll just wander until we find somewhere to sleep then, won't we?
Yeah.
Have we left the tavern?
I mean,
yet?
Talion's probably been and gone and well, has at least had definitely enough time to get to where he was going to, realize it's shut, and then do whatever. If he wanted to come back, then he would have easily made it by now.
Yeah, I guess I'll just come back. I'll just kind of walk in.
Talion, it's
Where's the
bedtime.
Okay.
we need to get Aramil to bed.
How
Let's
do you
go.
Just going over
go?
my shoulder.
Talk, don't listen to them. Look, we can have a great night. Is there a whorehouse around here somewhere or something?
just
Come
say
on,
service,
every
yeah.
place has one.
It's a pretty rough and tough town. I would have thought there'd be.
No,
He's on my shoulder.
but
Or at least like a
if
red
you
light
pay
district.
if you pay some woman enough,
Yeah.
My.
generally.
If you say that to me, I'm going back to that barmaid.
Wait, I'm gonna. So wait, what did you ask me? Is there a whorehouse here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call over to the barmaid. Come over here.
I just say no. Don't listen to him. We're
No,
going
I'm
to
gonna
bed.
say no. Come over here.
So she comes over.
I'm gonna
Yes,
say,
what would you guys like?
how much for you to spend the night with my intoxicated friend here?
Oh my.
I'm just gonna look at him
Roll
and look at her and just be like,
How?
just smile.
persuasion.
From upside
Persuasion.
down. You're looking at it from upside down.
Can I gauge the barmaid's reaction?
Oh, you will
Persuasion
definitely.
Is charisma, so that's 16.
Can I just turn around and say, please don't?
She punches you in the face.
She punches me.
Punches you in the face.
Can I just say to her,
well, she goes to
well,
she goes to
like, he's not a
goes
very
to
nice
swing at
guy,
you.
I know.
I'll say that.
Please,
She goes to swing at you.
be as friendly as
Alright,
possible.
I'll
She
just-
hit.
You catch the hand.
Can I catch the
She
hand?
hit. No, she hits you. But because she's only a commoner, she deals only 1 damage to you.
Alright, I'm gonna turn to Aramil and say, okay, that didn't go very well, but in general, you can
Take
ask.
that.
You can just ask anyone.
I'm just gonna say, Tartra, that's possibly the nicest thing you've tried to do for me. And I must say to you, young lady, that's the best reaction to anything Tartra has ever done, ever. No offense.
Yeah, she's already.
Can we just go to an inn, please, guys? Unless I shift Aramil on my shoulder, my shoulder goes into his stomach a little bit.
Yeah, is he
Hey,
still
Starkriek.
struggling? Because I can sleep him.
No, I won't struggle, but I'll just be like, hey, Starkriek, come on, no time for piggyback rides, come on. There's barmaids to talk to.
I'm gonna stride straight out and just leave.
Yeah, presumably Talion, do you know an inn?
Yeah, I know an inn.
You do, yes.
Stop it.
Lead us
to the
just
inn.
take them to the inn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any women along the way? I'll see if I can buy Aramil another girl.
Oh my.
Yes, there are some on the sort of side of the roads.
Alright,
I think some of them are kind of there for that reason.
Alright, I'll call
Is
over
that-
to
is
the
that
most
anyone's-
I'll call over to the most attractive there for that reason one. And be like,
I'm going to say to Starkriek while I'm on his back, just be like, come on, man, I need this.
How
a lot of
much- how much
shit's
for the
happened
night?
to me in the last couple of days, okay?
Persuasion again?
but she's a hooker.
I know, but it doesn't mean she has to service everybody.
15. She
Roll
might
again.
punch me, I swear. Oh, fuck. Oh, not 20. Okay, that's got to be.
Alright.
Free of
So
charge.
she goes, for him or for you?
Oh,
I'm
fucking
gonna-
hell.
Just sternly shake my head and say, no, not for me, for him.
You sure? My friend over there, she thinks you're hot. Or we can do a 2-for-1 if you feel like it.
What's
Roll attractiveness.
Roll a
can-
D10.
I'm gonna say,
Munches.
I'll just say maybe another time.
Oh.
Actually, no way.
Fine.
I'll say. Tell you what. How about both you and you bring your friend over to pleasure my friend? And then we'll see.
That's
You're
fine.
a good
fine.
friend, Talion.
Okay.
Man, Aramil, you fucking owe me for this.
Yeah,
I set
cost-
up like the best.
So you said cost you 20 gold.
20.
Yeah.
Do you accept Griffin
Steep.
calls?
They have
About
human
as much as you,
properties.
accept a swift kick in the nuts as a good night out.
How much for me? Just out of interest.
Oh, my lovely. I'd be happy to go for free. My friend will charge you, so 10 gold for you.
Oh, do I hear this?
Oh yeah,
No,
you're
I'm
already the sort of. It depends what Starkriek's done. I mean, if you've all stopped,
I've just strode straight into the tavern and slammed you down on the seats.
oh, so you're in the inn, so no.
Damn.
I want to get you out of there.
I'll just be like, Starkriek, come on, I need good feelings. Right now I got bad feelings, I need good feelings.
So Aramil's gone, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in the.
Yeah, yeah.
I actually kind of
I'm-
consider
So I
going with her.
don't know what the other. I don't know what Riardon and Cirilla have
No,
done.
I've
But yeah.
gone in.
How good looking is she?
I mean, she's a hooker, so she is. You know.
Guys, we had a rule for this. Roll
Just
the 10.
Off the street.
Yeah, you got to roll D10.
Shall
You
I
gotta
roll?
roll
Okay.
D10.
D10.
So she's basically a 4. So she's
She's a 4.
she's been around a fair amount.
Oh my.
Probably not a little bit worse for wear.
Right.
Really, she's the most attractive you could find. Come on.
I'm just gonna flick her a gold piece and just say maybe another time. I'm going to into the inn.
She blows you a kiss. Oh, why do you always get 20s when you're trying to...
Actually, yeah, that's true. Holy shit! How many girls has Talion seduced like along the way and just been like, no?
two with net 20s.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just
Talion is just a eunuch.
He's had a tragic story, man. He's not into this stuff anymore.
I think
I was
Hulk could
considering it briefly, though.
learn a few things.
Yeah, if Hulk was here, man, he'd be like running through them. But...
So have you made it to the tavern yet? To the inn yet?
Yeah, I'll follow
Yeah.
Talion in.
So you're in the inn, and it's like I said, it's pretty run down. But to be honest, it's you've got sort of slanted pictures, sort of wallpaper hanging off the walls, carpet's a little bit ripped up. There's bits of the rugs kind of starting to curl, not like moving, but obviously frayed edges and stuff.
Yeah.
I say how much for a bed?
Okay.
How much for a bed?
So he says, let me just quickly get the price list. $5
Per
Reasonable.
person?
Okay, I'm gonna say, look,
That's
I
for
know
each of you,
nobody's
by
gonna go
5
for it right now.
Is it
Actually,
five
no,
silver per
no,
person?
sorry.
Attention.
It's per room.
Some
So
cuddling.
it's $5
Some
per
love.
room. Each room either has two single beds or a double bed in them.
Well,
Talion, how'd you do with those whores?
She wasn't your type.
I say to
Whatever you
Cirilla,
say.
Can you
prove something to me tonight? And
Cirilla,
if I
can you-
remember in the morning, you're gonna be all the better for it.
Aramil! We're trying to have a discussion.
I say to
This is
Cirilla,
your
can
last chance before we sleep you.
I was going to say, Cirilla, I'm going to take Aramil to his room. Can you share the room and just put him to sleep or something?
Single beds.
Yeah, a single bed for you, a single bed for him. I'm going to get a double bed. Riardon, what do you want? Single or double? You and Talion can share a single room, single bed
I'll
each.
sleep on my
I
own.
d-
It's okay.
Jesus.
Was it? That's 3 rooms.
I'd say double bed.
So that's 15 silver.
Yep. So let me get this right. So Aramil is sharing a room with Cirilla. Starkriek's on his own. I think Talion said he wants to be on his own as well.
Yeah.
So
I might as well
I think
share.
Are you sharing or are you?
Yeah, I'll share with Starkriek.
I want a double bed.
Say it.
Starkriek's not going to fit on a single bed.
Yeah.
I'll just get a separate room then.
Yeah. I'll go
Okay,
for
so
it.
4 rooms and 20 silver.
My 4 rooms.
Jesus.
Talion doesn't like sharing, man.
That's fine.
Right.
20. That's 20 silver, so it's not.
Okay, I'll pay the 20 silvers. 20
Right.
silver. And
Okay.
I carry Aramil up to his bed.
Sonny, where does he put the gold? Is it in like a safe behind the desk?
So he puts it. At the moment he puts it in a drawer,
Okay.
but
I'm guessing he
Yeah,
pockets the key.
So I've got 80 silver.
he passes you over obviously the keys to the room when you.
As in,
Takes
does
money.
he pocket like the drawer key, or was it just like a drawer?
Oh yeah. No. So it's a normal drawer for now.
Yep.
There is a lock to it, but
Hang on.
obviously, when you look at it, there's not loads in the drawer.
Hmm. So it must be like a safe.
Do I have 80 silver, Sonny, now?
Okay.
Do I?
I don't know. You've got 20, so however many you had.
The bit
Yeah,
of
so you
also,
just got-
also convert off because I've also paid a gold coin. So
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
gonna
So
change.
you've got 80 silver.
Okay, cool. Let's just double check.
I'm assuming Starkriek puts me in the bed before Siri.
Yep.
Wait, have we got like a double bed, or is it?
It's
No.
2 singles.
2 singles. Very specifically, 2 singles.
When I get into one of the singles, I'm just gonna be like, "Come here, Siri. Come on. It's a little snuggle party."
Already looking up sleep. Wow.
And then and then I was gonna say, then he's just gonna crash,
Oh, okay.
like drooling, like in an awkward position.
Oh, I was going to go and get you one of those halls.
I've got to go, I'm afraid, guys. So it feels like a good
Yeah,
time.
that's fine.
Prince's time.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
You're all gonna level up, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Alright, so I will.
Please, you can
I'm
level
gonna
up
stop,
the next
I'm gonna
session.
stop the recording here, by the way.